prefer white.
I also, well, I like playing against isolated pawns.
Maybe,
I'm not,
I don't know whether I should play first knight a4 or maybe first move rook c1 with the idea to jump knight a4.
yeah, rook c1.
Yeah, and I want knight a4, knight c5, or knight a4, knight b6, depending a bit what you do. Because once I jump here to b4, okay, then I would maybe jump to c5. I want to occupy some squares.
All right, let me,
Okay, I jump.
yeah, this is what I wanted to look at. I guess knight e4, there's knight b6.
Yeah. Now actually I do have a threat to grab a pawn. Knight b6 is a threat.
Yeah, and then you're gonna take here.
Yeah, your problem is also if you wanna move this rook from c8, you have to keep on calculating bishop takes a6 all the time.
Now this looks like fun for white. There's not really the activity compensation that black sometimes gets in an isolated pawn position. So first of all, let's see how we got here one more time.
Yeah, so this is the standard Tarrasch. But not the g3 line Tarrasch, but e3 line. Which was actually extremely popular in the 80s.
Okay.
And Portish was playing this a lot. And I think Miles too. And then at some stage people stopped.
They stopped defending the isolated pawn, right?
Yeah, that somehow they then simply with the white look, because it was always coming from different move order. It was never coming from this.
Right.
It was coming from this. So d4, d5, you push. Okay, c6, e6. You kind of play such a move. Okay, here, let's say pushes. You play here cd. Was the main line.
Yep.
And okay, then you play g3 and do all this stuff. Because they kind of figure out that it's easier to play with the bishop on g2 versus this isolated pawn, but you can also play this move. And let's say black now doesn't want to give white isolated pawn chances, like in semi-Tarrasch.
Right.
So black doesn't want, and here is a choice. So let's say black doesn't want to take on d4 to play semi-Tarrasch. He's insisting on playing Tarrasch. Okay, you take, and there you go.
Yeah.
So it is actually very well known line, only it is coming from different positions. And for some reason, at some moment, people, they simply, all of them with the white, they started to play with this fianchetto on g2, but this was very popular line.
Well, we'll see how ambitious Peter is.
And I think that maybe he would get back ambitious. Okay, so should we get back to man? Oh,
yes,
my God!
Exactly. We missed
some business happened.
Knight e4,
sacrifice?
G4. It is a piece sacrifice.
Piece sacrifice actually starting with g4, right? Because here okay, f4 is a threat, grabbing a piece.
He can move the piece away.
I can play h4, for example, if I want. So actually Magnus is here sacrificing a piece.
That's very cool.
And he's sacrificing this over the board, because look, he's at 111. And Jones is at 138. So he's actually over the board, sacrificing piece, maybe running even into computer analysis. This shows confidence, right? This shows a lot of confidence. Okay, let's see. So g4.
This is a full piece sacrifice.
This is a full piece.
This is
push.
h4.
This is fantastic.
This says, yeah, it's fantastic. It says a lot about the dragon if Magnus is willing to give an entire piece.
Queen e3. Okay, this is positional sacrifice.
It is.
There is no mate. He's having diagonal and he wants to open up a king.
Well, my question is he going to move the knight away after
h6 is played, yeah?
No.
If you would play it. Okay,
is it going to be? There's a few options here.
I would prefer not to move it.
Well, because one of my ideas as black is to play bishop e6 and probably put it on f7 and just try to hold. Okay. That's, to me, a bit of an improvement.
I think this is an excellent idea. But normally what we like and what we get is not exactly the same thing. Let's see. If I... well, I would like to somehow...
Yes, exactly. No, I'm trying to tempt you. This is a position that you'll have a lot of fun analyzing.
Yeah, but the problem is that I do not see immediately, because if I
Queen
play
B3,
move Queen B3,
he's king safe on F8.
The problem is that you would, let's say, take. Let's suppose that you take. I take.
What about bishop takes?
If I take my bishop, you take. Rook takes, and there's bishop e6, stopping it. So I need to clean it up.
King F8.
But now problem is that the king F8, I do not exactly see. Because, okay, I'm rook and the piece down.
It's very hard to mate with the bishop on G7.
I can get back a rook, but then I have only 2 pawns and for a piece. And bishop e6 is coming. And I'm slowly running out of pieces. So this is not the move. Okay, h6. Actually, I like this. Magnus should play more games like this.
Yeah, no, I'm very... well,
he should really play more games like this.
I think he's a pretty good mix of games, and he seems willing to take risks.
I have seen plenty of his extremely good attacking games.
Yeah.
When I was writing this book, Sacrifice and Initiative, I used actually a lot of his games. But for some reason, I don't know, maybe he's playing these technical games because he simply thinks, well, if I'm winning most of them, why bother?
Yeah.
But of course, he's all around extremely strong. Okay, so let's see, h6. I don't want to go back, because if I go back, it looks to me that I gave a piece for a bunch of squares.
Yeah, not any squares that you didn't have before. Knight e4 was okay. I mean,
yeah, I was getting this kind of stuff, and I was also getting bishop. Yeah. So, no, I need something better than that. But you're really gonna eat this piece.
Yeah. At first, I was looking at moves like Queen e4 here, but.
Okay, why not? Let me try. Okay, Queen e4. What do you do?
Well, let's say you take on g5.
You take on g5.
I wasn't sure if you take back on g5.
And I want to just take. And I want to take on c6. And eat everything. You play maybe rook e6.
Rook e6.
You play rook e6.
It's 2 pieces.
I'm plenty of stuff down. No, it's just too much down. This is not going to work.
What I was considering here was actually just taking back. But
now if I play, let's say, a bishop e6.
And then I would
take. Okay, do you threaten mate?
No.
Okay, but you threaten force mate. You threaten rook h7, queen e7, rook h1. And then still king f8. It is still not mate.
You're right. Yeah, bishop g8 and everything's fine.
Yeah. No.
No. So we can't sacrifice this knight.
But what's he going to do?
Is this some? This would be some new chess. This is like Alpha Zero, Ivan. This is a positional piece sacrifice. Maybe he's really just going to move back or something.
Maybe he would move back and then put his queen on h1 at some very critical moment.
Yes.
And just pretend that nothing is happening.
That this knight is here forever. This bishop is not going to be so good, and he just everything else. This might be some new artificial intelligence influenced chess.
I think that here pure accountancy is going to refute this artificial intelligence, because it is a piece and there is a pawn, and I do not favor accountant chess, but sometimes it helps.
Just counting the pieces.
Yes, counting the pieces. What is Magnus going to do?
According to his sister on the Norwegian television broadcast, it looks like he blundered. His body language indicates that he made a terrible blunder. Yeah, we're reading a tweet from Jonathan Tisdall. That would be something. No, it looks like he's playing down a piece, Ivan.
But okay, what would he blunder? After g4, that pawn will go to f4 and that 2 pieces are hanging? Come on.
Yeah,
Get real. What would he blunder? He sacrificed piece.
You think so?
Well, what? You want to tell me that he blundered here that f5, f4 is
recalling maybe another line where they sacrifice a piece. A case of preparation. I think if Magnus, by the way, going into this line, they prepared deeply because Jones goes for this.
Yes.
So to me, it might be a case of confusing lines. I don't know. We need to find a variation.
He does not look happy. This is kind of right. No, he does not look like
He looks nervous and he blundered a bit. Yeah, I mean.
But what would he blunder?
Well, his preparation. That's what I'm thinking.
Because here actually, look, this looks quite a promising move.
Yep.
I mean, there are many moves. If you want to play for an attack, this looks like quite a nice move. With this stupid pawn on f5, if you play h6, I mean, I can even decide
94.
to go back.
Yep, yep.
So instead of this, he sacks a full piece.
It's a weird looking move too, g4. h4 is much more standard.
Yeah. f4 cannot come as a surprise. So he defends his piece. Okay, you take.
h6? h6, bishop e6?
Yeah, this looks...
But it's not very hard to calculate. We're not even... I mean...
also, I'm wondering, where is your attack?
Well, here, I can at least throw in a move, right?
Yes, you can. Okay, do this. Let me see.
And you're not threatening to take.
That's what I'm wondering. If I take...
I take here.
You take there. And then bishop.
At least I'm getting this.
Okay, you're getting some stuff.
The problem is you can't force the position open as black. Sorry, as white. If the bishop stays on g7, you have h6, g6, you're always ready to close the position in the normal structure.
So queen c5, let me just...
But this is at least more ambitious.
This okay, then you would play move knight e4.
Yes,
okay, you're kind of getting getting something.
Yeah. No, the problem I have with h6 is even when we can't open the position as white. Black's always gonna just...
Yeah, black wants to eat a full piece. Because here maybe you're right that, okay, you want to take.
No need for this.
No need, no, you have a point. No need, because now I'm 2 pieces up, but I'm going to start losing money. No, h6 is a very sensible move. You want to, you're basically saying, give me another piece, or lose a terrible tempo.
Right. And like what I was saying is put knight e4 now.
Yeah.
We don't have an attack. We can't play g5. g5 is met by h5. h5 is met by g5. We don't have...
Pawn break.
No, we don't have a break. So
he would play his bishop to f7, queen b6. You have for a piece, you have 1 square.
Yes.
Which you had a couple of moves ago.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Ivan, you picked a great day.
Does this move make any sense?
Yeah, that's the usual move.
You will grab a piece now, because now you don't. This doesn't hang. Now it's a full piece. You take, and let's say, I say, get the 1 piece back. That's okay.
Okay. Okay. Bishop e6. Bishop takes d5.
Bishop takes d5. Okay, I take.
Rook takes.
Queen b6.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay, queen c4, queen e6. Now try to grab a pawn. Okay, you have 3 pawns.
That's not, yeah, but...
You can maybe fight for a draw. Because I would open it up with
you
e4.
You can fight.
Rook b8, but, or rook c8, but white is fighting for a draw.
So h6, queen c5. Let's take a look at this. That's the best variation we've found so far.
Maybe bishop b7? Yeah, you can play this primitive move. Knight e4. Queen e7.
The thing is, the bishop, if we can get to f7, then anything besides putting the bishop here, in the long run there is some play, because this is going to be a pin for a while, and pieces are going to be on for a while if the bishop is on that square. For example, we're not even forced to move the queen maybe. I mean, there's some knight c5 is with tempo and rook takes d5. So, you know, maybe now I at least play something. It's still not good, but with the queens on the board and the bishop on b7, it seems a little bit.
You want to prevent this bishop from coming to f7, from solving this this pin.
So queen c5, that's probably what he's going to play.
No, but okay, let's do this way. Take the knight. Okay, queen, bishop e6, bishop d5. You played.
Looks like Jones just made a move, but let's see.
He played h6.
Okay.
Yeah, he played h6.
Very logical.
Now I'm actually even wondering. It is very logical, but. For example, if I play, I can also here, for example, play a move like queen c8 if I want. With the idea, if you play bishop e6, I will take with the rook. Carlsen made a move. Knight is still standing on g5. What did he do? I can't exactly see.
I can tell you.
Tell me.
Played queen c5. No, that was it was the only move. Everything.
Yeah, because he cannot just come back and pretend that it's all normal. But okay, queen c5. Okay, let me grab this knight.
Yes.
We have to look at this first because it is very forced. Bishop e6, queen c8.
Okay, but now you're not threatening to take. So now I take.
Okay, you take. Let's say rook. Okay, if I
now
play rook
here?
Yeah. You would maybe
okay, but now we're talking about 3 pawns again.
Yeah, okay, here you are holding. You would take on c8 and bishop e4.
Ah, you're right. Oh,
take
no, this is a good.
This is a good. You have a good position. Maybe you're even better. Because this bishop is one big pawn on g7.
That's right.
Okay,
with the bishops on, this is.
Okay, so let's see. So queen c8 is not a good move.
Yeah.
Okay, so he needs here. Okay, so then bishop takes d5 is a normal move. You take by rook.
Yep.
You have to take by rook.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's see.
I think queen b6 is very logical because queen takes g6 is coming.
Yep.
If queen f6, rook d6, you just. What else?
Yeah, this is very logical. I agree. And you played queen c4. Tempo move, right?
Yeah, I don't see anything else.
Yeah, because if you take on b6, I will take back and push e4. And okay, black is...
Oh, black is doing well there, I think.
Black is doing well, but maybe white is also...
Still some chances to...
Look, if I take...
Okay, pawn takes. I mean, there's also the question here
maybe this
about...
is a problem.
There's this move, and there's even something simple like rook f8, and ganging up on this in the long run and just...
Okay,
defending.
He shouldn't do this.
But
he should not do this, so... Queen b6, queen c4.
Yeah. Queen e6, I have a question. So queen e6, we didn't go a little further here. Queen e6 makes so much sense, and if I take my third pawn after rook here, I would go a little further and trade off a pair of rooks and then get e4 in.
But are you sure that...
oh, you want to look at rook takes here?
Yeah, I'm wondering. Maybe not. Okay, king goes. And e4, yeah? You will
e4. e4 is my idea.
You would get an attack. But okay, let's say rook somewhere. e4 or not. I don't know. If you play e4, I will take a rook f1. I'm going to start checking.
Yeah. No, I have to keep some stuff on the board. Maybe queen c6. Does that make sense?
Yep. Okay, queen c6. Okay, sometimes we need to protect pawns.
Bishop f8.
Bishop f8. Probably move like... You want bishop e7 and bishop g5, yes?
Yep.
Okay, but I play, let's say, here, move. I just don't want to be in a mate. If you play bishop e7, I would like to play f4.
Are you...
Am I concerned about move like e4? I am, but...
no, there's e4 as well, and I was...
And if you play this move, I wanted to play move rook... okay, I never have rook b7.
It's very fast.
Okay, it's very fast, it's over. No, I cannot do that. No, okay, I cannot sacrifice queen. No. No, this is out of question. So you played move rook d8.
Alright. Oh, queen c5, bishop e7 was played. And then knight e4.
Okay, so he's actually playing for this compensation. I'm not believing in this. It is because, okay, let's say...
Well, bishop e7 is a logical move, but in terms of converting or punishing Magnus, it'll take longer.
No, but I guess that he was simply calculating, and he probably worked out the same line which we did, and he thought, okay, white will get 3 pawns, I do not exactly see how to work it out, and he thought, okay, now I do not see deadly threats, and white has only 1 single pawn.
So you think, do you think Gawain thinks Magnus blundered, or he's still sort of the mentality, I'm playing the world champion, he sacrificed the piece, he could still be in preparation? Because that was a position where only black can win, that he just turned down, that at least our evaluation.
Yep.
Whereas here, he probably doesn't think it's preparation anymore, because, I don't know.
I think that he's simply thinking...
But he's just ambitious.
I think that he's simply
he's going
thinking...
for the most ambitious line. This line is riskier, though.
Yeah, but I think he's simply thinking, okay, it is only 1 single pawn.
Yeah.
Only 1 single pawn. And here I also see, for example, move like bishop f8. If I do here, move bishop f8. You want to go back to e3 and pretend it's all normal?
It's not normal. It's not normal. I mean...
Because my next move is king g7. I'm going to get out of any pins.
Okay. I'll give you a chance.
Let me see, what did you think?
I have moves like g5, just trying to fight a little bit. Let's go g5, let's have some fun. Maybe f4 next move, although queen b6 a little annoying, there's knight f6.
Okay, I give you your fun.
Yeah, your fun is not, your version of fun is not very fun.
Because if you play knight f6, I want to play move queen b6.
Yeah, actually,
you want this rook, take
b6.
it, because now actually, then I will start taking squares. Look, I don't know, because I cannot imagine that Magnus blundered piece. On the other hand, I cannot imagine this is what he wanted.
Well, we have to put ourselves...
both things simply, I cannot imagine this.
You know, I was commentating on the Blitz match between Carlsen and Nakamura earlier this month on chess.com, and I think the match was over. There was one game where Hikaru was up a piece. Just a clean piece.
I have seen that.
And Magnus beat him, and I think the match was over at that point. That was actually...
Yeah, it's somewhere early in the match.
Yes,
56 games, something like this.
Yes, and it was never close after that. And so I'm trying to... I know Magnus can be very resilient if he did blunder, and I'm trying to figure out where...
Yeah, but here the problem is that white is having 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Black has more time.
Black
is true, but
1 hour and 20 minutes because black's... and I'm wondering, okay, really bishop f8... which is logical move, because this bishop is bad on g7. I want to improve bishop and I want to get off the pin.
Yeah, king g7 is a move I wasn't considering.
So you got to move queen. What else?
Okay, I'll play queen g1.
Queen g1, okay.
Let me just think of something.
You see, you are starting to play like alpha. You are going back. You are going back to the queen.
Almost
to h1.
I'm getting to h1. Well, I'm trying to play like f4 here and meet queen b6, something like f5. But it's all suspicious. But you know what I mean. At least here, it looks like a normal dragon position. There is a bishop missing, but
yeah, there's bishop missing. It's normal dragon position. I agree.
Yeah,
missing a piece. Everything else is fine.
But if I'm missing a piece, at least I have everything else.
No.
How bad is this, though?
I guess we are talking. Can world champion give a piece odds?
Yes. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. It's for a pretty good knight on e4.
Fischer was beating in Blitz on Grandmasters with the piece odds or not?
I don't know. You would know more than I. That's true. That's crazy.
I heard this that he was giving piece odds in a Blitz to some Grandmasters beating them. So let's see if Magnus can give a piece odds. So
what type of Grandmaster? American Grandmaster? Balkan Grandmaster?
Either American or Balkan.
one of the two.
Yeah.
One was the South American.
Maybe he was. I don't know. Maybe some. I think some Americans or I don't know if he was maybe playing one of those guys at the time. Okay, push you cannot take because there is a check.
Queen b6 was the move I was concerned with. That's the. Okay. I think
Queen b6 is kind of
you kill the fun.
Let me see if you kill the fun. Let me try to somehow
looking at f5
to support Magnus' case.
Let me check what people are saying online.
Queen b6.
Yeah, it looks like everyone thinks it was a blunder.
Everybody thinks blunder, yeah?
Yeah. h4.
g7. Bishop f8. He made a move. But not bishop f8. Bishop is still on g7. Eric, can you just put it because
the current position?
Yeah, because he made some move. He played
lots of everyone's jumping at the chance to see Magnus lose today. A lot of excited, I think, British fans. Rook e6. But yeah, the consensus is Magnus is down a piece and on his way to losing.
Let's see.
That's fun. We have a storyline today.
Yeah, but let me try to find some lines
for white.
Yeah, to disappoint British fans.
Dragon fans have also been hiding in a cave for many years, looking for.
Okay, this pawn has to be pushed.
Yes, that's the point.
I mean, I need some kind of tactic, something.
You want knight f6. Available.
Okay, so this needs to be done. Now you have two logical moves. One is bishop f8. The second one is h5.
I think h5 is the natural
move. Okay, h5 first. Is natural move. You wanna block and see. Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
But think of all the people who've been hiding in a cave for many years. They're dragon players. They've been playing it their whole life. They had to go through different cycles. It's refuted. It's good. Blah blah blah. And they might say winning against the world champion. It justifies their entire life of suffering. I know people addicted to playing the dragon. They're the sickest people on earth. No. Like they're just theory. And now they're all. I mean, Gawain plays other openings. Today looks like he was looking for a fight, but
I'm just thinking how to create anything.
But why do you need to create anything
with white? I mean,
yeah, you just want to sit still right now, and it's not a sacrifice, it's a blunder. But at this point, there is no mate. I think you have to be almost positional.
Yeah, but the problem is that Queen b6 is really very bad news.
But it's not threatening anything.
You know, it's threatening something very big. It threatens bishop f8.
Oh, sorry. It threatens knight c3.
Yeah, but
no, bishop f8. Well,
bishop f8 is a terrible threat because then you have to trade it under bad circumstances and land into horrible endings.
Sorry, I was gonna say knight c3. That was a terrible move. So h5. We need to move for white first.
Yeah, we need some move for white.
But
I want queen b6 and bishop f8. And then this will be the end of fun. I don't have a time. I was thinking, for example, for some move like rook g1 and knight f6, but rook g1, queen b6. And I do not see a follow-up.
Okay, let me double up.
Okay, queen b6. Moment, okay. Okay, king somewhere.
Well, then I'm happy. Then I'm happy.
Okay.
At least I got my moves in, and you had to play a defensive move.
But now knight c3 is a threat.
Yes.
Now knight c3 is a threat.
That is true. Is it time? It's time. Queen a3.
Queen a3, okay, bishop f8. I'm afraid he will need to play some move like, I don't know, queen b3.
Queen d3, queen d3.
Queen d3.
I'm gonna keep hopping around. Rook b8, yeah. Oh, rook d8. Okay.
Bishop e7 is next, just to protect this, this guy.
I mean, I think Magnus has to play sort of similar as I'm doing, just to keep pieces on the board, but
I think this is
finding.
I think this is a kind of a position where Magnus has to convince him that he has compensation. Unfortunately, he cannot talk to him. This is a bit pity. Because otherwise we have said, look, I'm a world champion, I'm having 200 rating points more, and come on, you are a piece up, but this is going to change. But yeah, he's not allowed to talk. This is pity.
Ivan, he went for h5, by the way.
Okay, h5, he wants maybe the knight g3, knight f5. Something like this.
Yes,
but perhaps,
to me knight e4 seems, and g5 seems much more natural.
But I do not need to react.
No? Why? I'm gonna take. You mean you're not gonna play g5?
I'm wondering, do I need to play g5?
I think so. Because otherwise the queens will be on the board and I take on g6. Okay, you're gonna go what, queen b6 or something?
Yeah. Yeah, this is my question, for example, how... take, check. Okay, queen b6, then you would take on g6, for example, and then you would take rook d5, maybe.
Yeah.
For example, this, rook takes.
No, I thought you were gonna play bishop f8 first. Oh, if you take on g6, then I just play queen a3 and we have the same position, but with a much weaker king.
Okay, so bishop down.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking. I was still looking at rook d5, but it's not so good. No, my pawn takes d5 and the queen is hanging. Like rook d5, c d5. Yeah, no, it's...
I don't see it, because I was wondering to take g5, but just rook g6. Knight f6 is one single check.
Yeah.
Nothing happening. No, I don't think that you need to push.
Because...
Yeah, queen b6. Bishop f8 looks like...
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna get there anyway. So let's say queen a3. The practical move.
Okay, bishop f8.
Okay, queen d3. And now you're gonna push. Now you're afraid.
Oh, no, I'm not. I want to play bishop a3 and bishop a6 and mate you.
Okay.
You take, and I want to mate you. You think you're the only guy on planet having threats? Good. They told me when you are piece up, change material. Right?
Yes.
This is what they teach patzers. Okay, now you have... Hang on, if I take here, you have one miserable pawn for a piece.
Oh, you're just gonna take there? You're saying, oh, you're giving me too much here. You're giving me too much. I'm not saying I have anything, but aesthetically, look at, you know, it hurts my eyes.
Aesthetically, you're doing great.
And that's, there's points for that.
But materially, you're a piece down.
Maybe,
what do you want? You want to take?
I just want to take a pawn and laugh at your pawn structure. You can play queen b5. Oh.
Okay, laugh. I want to take on f3 and take on...
No. Okay, well, okay, we're a bit far off. It's still not enough compensation, but I thought you were going to play queen b5, by the way, or something, and just threaten to turn queens up.
No, but now I want to simply win tactically.
Oh,
I want to take on e4, knight c3. and do terrible things to you.
Ah.
I'm just going to do terrible things to you.
You're trying to attack.
Yeah. Well, I'm a piece up. I have an extra piece.
Instead of, but you could just trade the queens off and not have to calculate.
No, but Alekhine used to say when you are having an extra piece, attack because you have an extra piece. You might even sacrifice it.
I didn't know that quote. I didn't know that quote.
Yeah, he was basically saying when you're having an extra material, use it.
I mean, I guess queen d3, but...
he made a move and pawn is on g6 as far as I could see, so he's listening to me.
He's playing queen b6. He is listening to you.
Yeah, very good. He kept his smartphone on. Smart guy. Okay, queen b6.
I'm not...
Yeah,
I think...
I think it is done.
No.
This
queen
is done.
For example, I have a feeling there's compensation.
It's strange. Engine is actually agreeing with
Well,
you.
we didn't look at g5.
Okay. g5 is maybe smart move.
Just create
Engine is crazy.
chaos.
g5. Okay. Okay, plate.
g5.
Okay, g5.
Look at what you allowed.
Okay, let's see.
Do you feel bad about allowing all this?
No, I'm getting second thoughts. So I play this and you play like alpha, right?
Yes.
Okay, you play like alpha.
Yeah.
Okay, let me understand something.
I would be nervous playing Magnus in this position.
I trade queens.
Okay.
Rook dg1, yeah?
I'm just thinking, why did I allow white to get those pawns there?
Okay, but for the time being, you have only one pawn for a piece. Now I have to clean up this mess in a favorable way. And then life would be good.
I have a good knight on e4. Aesthetically, I'm winning the beauty prize. I think Magnus has the best looking piece down person. He'll win the beauty pageant right now. For
Eric, I think next time when you're playing a chess game, we should really allow you to talk.
I
think you would make 100%. You would convince the opponent about. Well, maybe you're right here. Okay, position will open.
It's hard to trade off any more pieces. We did get the queens off, but as black, but this is the maximum that white wants.
Actually, Magnus maybe starts to look a bit happier.
I think he senses that he's been allowed some counterplay. This is a little messy. The pawn structure is
you're
not,
right. You have a point.
The pawn structure is not convincing for me.
This is correct. This is actually getting messy. This is getting messy.
Okay, let me...
This is getting messy. I agree with you.
So g5... Oh yeah, I didn't...
This is probably only move.
g5 and queen g1. Yeah.
g5 is probably only move.
He might play pretty quickly. I mean, this is the thing. You blunder a piece. Normally you play fast to compensate, right? I mean, to play it off that you maybe didn't blunder or you realize you're lost, so the only way to come back is to...
Yeah, but I think that he's now actually sensing, maybe you're right, that he's sensing that he's getting some compensation, but of course, if he's not precise, this compensation may actually go into nothing.
That's right, that's right. g5, we need to... Is there anything else black can do? No, I mean, your whole goal was to trade queens. So.
Yeah, my last many moves were directed to this goal. So I think bishop f8 is by far the most consequent move. Magnus, play g5. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a fight here. We're gonna have some fun.
And he looks.
This is great for a Sunday.
Actually, his face. He looks like a different man than a couple of moves ago. Right?
Yes, he has hope.
Yeah, he has hope. There is a hope in his eyes. Okay, we're gonna have a fight.
Oh, did you see the? Oh, yeah. He just made a face.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm seeing optimism. Yeah.
Yeah, he's having optimism. No, this is actually becoming. Yeah, we're gonna have a fight. This is kind of clear. Should we get back to the other games you're following?
We can. I know everyone's watching this one, but let's double check if there are any other interesting games out there. Kramnik against So.
Kramnik gave a bishop and played queen e3.
Played h4 here.
Okay.
Wesley trying to figure out which is the...
Well, Kramnik is playing this typical stuff. I mean, in a Catalan type of position, they often say that to trade the dark square bishop for a knight on f6 is not a bad thing to do.
Often, yeah.
Yeah, because you would then like to use this knight to block c5. So
that's fair.
Okay, this is kind of a normal game. Let's see Giri. Ah, they traded.
No, this is the position. Okay, we have to catch up.
So queen c2, captain a5. So Mamedyanov actually is
similar structure that we, yeah. We'll see if that was a good or not. Oh. I always like white in these positions, but that's just, I'm just biased. I just love this playing.
You're simply seeing those pawns.
Yes.
And all the
I'm
lights.
also seeing this bishop too, but okay, we'll see. Mamedyanov is very dynamic, but it seems to me if you trade here, this is still great for white. I just traded queen c4 before. It's a very comfortable.
That's kind of right, because if you are having problems with the pawn structure, taking dynamics out of position does not necessarily help.
I mean, this
looks really nice.
Okay, I don't want to necessarily allow maybe queen b5 or something, but this is for sure Anish is doing well, for sure. There aren't dynamics here. There's just a very, very sad pawn on e5, sad pawn structure. No, this is great for Giri.
Yeah, now the question is, would you like to take on b6, or would you like to, let's say, play a move like queen b3?
Yeah,
because it would maybe basically force, I think, take.
Well, queen b3, we're talking about, speaking of dynamics, is there, I guess we're threatening knight takes a5. I was trying to, oh no, sorry, the queen's protected, never mind. No.
I think you need to take.
Well, you wouldn't play here to try to keep more pieces on the board?
But he was there, no?
That's true.
I mean, I doubt he's
gonna
do this.
Was that a good move?
I don't know.
Because let's just say he takes.
Yeah, queen f7. How bad is this ending? Is it very bad, or is it holdable?
Well, I think it's very bad and holdable, but I'm not sure if Mamedyanov is... Okay, this would be a real test. Okay, we can look at the endgame.
Take.
A couple options here.
What I would like to do is to play some move like bishop e6, but not immediately. I would like you to take, and then to trade the bishops and hope to end up in a
rook endgames.
In a rook ending 3 versus 2.
Rook endgames, yes.
And hold the draw.
Yeah. Let's say bishop c3.
But okay, how do I get there?
This looks very this looks very ugly.
This piece is bothering me. Okay, let me hit your knight. I hit your knight. I think I will hold this ending somehow. Maybe knight d3. Okay, maybe I will not. Okay.
Well, because we can quickly just show people bishop f8, knight d3. I'm just the opposite. Oh, we're not even getting opposite bishops. Okay, no, it's not good. No. Okay, it went back automatically. But okay, queen here.
Take. No, but I think this ending is not so terrible. Take.
Well, don't you think from Mamedyanov it is? Okay, bishop f5. I was even exploring, even playing like a move like h3.
Bishop f8. Okay, we'll push.
This looks terrible to me. Not losing or anything, but just like a position. Give it to Magnus, and I'm confident he's gonna beat many people.
Doesn't look good. But king h8 also.
No, I agree. Queen f7. By the way, you can't put your king on h8. Then bishop c3 is even better. No, this is. I think you're right about this, and maybe I just need to. I need to learn to suffer here, as black with some.
Well, bishop c3 is making perfect sense. Okay, you're hitting on a pawn.
Yeah, and you can't.
My basic problem is that I do not see how do I trade the bishops.
Yeah.
Because your only weakness is pawn on b2.
Yeah.
This is only potential weakness.
Yes.
As long as this bishop is standing there, I cannot get to it.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you, Eric, because in this kind of position, in this structure, I mean, even if I get to opposite color bishops, I'm still far from the draw.
Right. No, looks like Giri is doing really well.
Yeah, Giri is doing well. Actually, if Giri wins this game, then everything is open.
Everything's open.
Let's suppose that today that Giri wins and that Carlsen turns the things around.
Wins or draws? You're not thinking Carlsen could win, right?
I think that he can win.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's...
No, if he gets a mess, he can win.
Okay, that's... that would be...
No, because I'm talking, in Carlsen game, I'm talking in a kind of, let's say, psychological terms. Because a couple of moves ago, it looked like a position which black can never lose.
Yeah.
And now actually looks like a position, well, it is possible to lose. There is some kind of mess, and this psychological stuff is turning around. So Giri is in good shape. Yeah, Giri is in very good shape. And also Giri is technically very strong.
Yes. Even though people pick on him, he's technically very strong.
Yeah, he's very strong. Okay, so here... How did they get there? He played Queen e7, what you suggested. And Peter played Rook c1, what I suggested. And a5 happened. Okay, Anand wants to trade this, which is actually clever.
Let's just look at this structure. It's going to go Queen a4.
Okay, Queen a4.
I imagine Vichy's had these positions before. Still looks, a little preferable for white, but...
Let me see how to make a draw here.
Well,
I will go here. I will go to c6.
Rook c1?
Rook b1, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
There's still some moves to be played.
There are definitely still some moves to be played.
Maybe Queen e7. Maybe just... I don't know. Sit still.
Would like to sacrifice this pawn in order to create some Rook c1 threats, but I do not exactly see how. So maybe I need to play your relatively passive looking move. I'm not so happy with this.
Yeah, no, well...
But I could not find tactic. If I could find some tactics working, let's say if my pawn had been on h6, then a move like, let's say, Queen g6 would be a move. And then you would take, I would jump somewhere and threaten Rook c1, but King is in a mate.
Right. No, but you
so this is making my life complicated.
Let's say you play Queen e7, I just pass a move like h3. Seems like, I mean, Peter has a bit of a pull, and it's, it's comfortably a little bit better, but
h3, I need h6, something like this.
Something like this, and I don't. Let's say Bishop d3, and
no, white is a bit better.
A little bit better, yeah.
Only question is, are you sitting on a better side of a draw, or is it really some kind of advantage which you can actually realize?
We'll see how ambitious Peter is. But it should be something he can...
No, he will be playing this position because it looks like some pressure for free.
Yeah, I agree. No, there's no risk here.
Something terrible must happen that risk transpires.
Yeah, it's hard for black to initiate any good
for black, I think I will play a move, let's say, Rook c7. Well, no, but then check. Hang on, I cannot play Rook c7. I would like to... but now let me try to bother you. Let me...
Oh, you can try to harass me.
Let me get back. I want Bishop h3.
But then I will take. If you take here?
Yeah. You calculated something. But
no, I'm not gonna take back. I'm just gonna.
No, you won't take back. I understand.
Play this position like b pawn for h pawn. Maybe it's not.
I don't mind. B pawn was a weak one, so I got rid of it.
Yeah.
I lost it.
H pawn
and h pawn, well, I might be happy to have. Rook there. Let me first maybe check. Then Bishop d7. If you play Bishop e5, I'm going to play move knight e5.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then you might not like the fact that this h pawn
is then g. Yeah.
There was also for me, instead of check, move queen c3.
Okay, I mean, here I don't have to...
White is better, of course. I mean, you are not forced by any means to play move bishop e2.
Right.
You have many moves. White is better. How much better, we don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
a little bit better, but
this is kind of fair enough. And they have traded a pair of rooks, and Vichy...
94 was played.
And Vichy and 94 was played, okay. But 94, I think the situation...
Knight c6.
Knight c6.
Well, I was asking how ambitious Peter is. Knight c6 looks like a draw for...
Yeah.
Actually,
94 doesn't look...
Oh, sorry. Maybe... Well, I mean, there's this move.
FE. You often allow this in Tarrasch.
That's
it is normally not so dramatic.
Well, that's why I thought you'd go queen a4 first.
No. Obviously, if black can manage to trade a pair of knights, he's getting closer to a draw.
And he's gonna play knight c6 for sure.
He probably is gonna play knight c6. I would be surprised to see something else. Yeah, maybe Peter is not so ambitious.
Maybe we'll check one game and...
okay, we have something interesting.
We potentially take a break. Let's see.
Okay.
Caruana playing black against Hou Yifan.
Yeah. Okay. It was a5, and we were discussing here ideas with a4, which she didn't do. So rook moved, c4. Okay. But they're getting more or less a pawn structure which we were talking about.
Right.
He sacrificed the pawn in the process. I think it's a good sacrifice.
I like it. Yeah, I like to see Fabi. He just made a move. I think he played knight b6. It's like knight b6 to me. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I like to see Fabiano go for it. He has nothing to lose. He's having the worst tournament.
He's having very decent compensation because look, knight would come to c5, pawn is going to run, and you are always having f5 break.
Yes.
I mean, once you push f5, d5 is weak. You have to keep on thinking of this with white all the time. I like his game. Yeah, he's doing, I think, very well here. If you are in a tournament situation he is in, you do not object getting something like this.
What do you do as Hou Yifan here? You're up a pawn, and you need some activity though. Is it knight g3 or knight e3?
I would maybe start, let's say, I will start off with such a move. Hoping that he would make a blunder taking on c3, because then I would attack your queen, and wherever you move, I'm going to eat this pawn, because this bishop is going to be hanging.
Well, I might have... Okay, I don't have knight c4. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You do not need to take, but okay, then
no, I'm not going to take. Probably, well, I'm probably just going to question this. Rook fc8.
And rook fc8.
Oh, I blundered it.
You blundered it, yes.
You told me your threat, and I didn't respect it.
If you play this, I want to play move b6. Which I don't know how much is it worth, because you can let me play b6 and just move your queen to c8.
Yes.
And say, okay, show me.
Yes, and then it gets even more imbalanced. Well, I guess rook f8. It's a little awkward to decide if you defend c3 or not, right?
In general, I would prefer to actually lose it.
Yeah.
So I lose a pawn, but you don't get a blockade.
You lose the pawn, but I'm liking black here in general. Or I like the compensation, I should say. I mean, because I don't know how I defend c3. Queen d3 is not an ideal. Rook e3 blunders. Bishop b2 is a little sad. Oh, blunders b5. I like what Fabi's doing here. I think it's good compensation, and
he has compensation. This is for sure.
Hou Yifan's gonna have to come up with a pretty good game plan here to activate these minor pieces. I mean, they don't have safe. They don't have nice squares like blacks.
Can I try to play for?
You can.
Some attack.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't
You
know
want to
if
attack
have a pawn.
Fabiano? Okay, take the pawn. Let's take it. Yeah.
Okay, rook. Here.
Queen c7.
Queen c7. Jump.
Yeah, there's a couple ways to play this. I can take or play bishop f6. Let's...
If you play bishop f6, I will play knight h2. I would like to execute these.
Anyways, so let me take on f5. Let me take on f5.
Take back.
e4. Sorry, a4. Sorry, a4 first.
Rook. Okay, let's say rook moves.
Queen c5.
Queen c5.
I don't know if I can actually go for that pawn. Otherwise, maybe knight c5 or I should consider like
push. Can I do this?
Yes, you can. Bishop takes.
Knight g5.
Bishop takes.
Okay, now can I take?
Your rook. Oh, that's not nice. King takes. You're not supposed to be assaulting me.
Check.
It's only our first day.
Maybe just king moves and I'm too many pieces down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is sad for me. I was calculating bishop h6 and I thought I would take queen f5.
Yeah, and
I have at least a draw.
You have at least a draw.
Maybe more. But this is going to finish bad for me because I gave too much.
Takes. Yeah, you have to do
I gave too much. Okay, so this doesn't work.
Oh, I didn't know it's clearly quite explosive. Somehow, I don't think she'll go for knight f5, but it would be quite provocative. Okay, but black, Fabiano's hoping to get a position, some sort of serious imbalance like this.
Okay, so can she, let me see, can she here try to somehow stabilize position with some smart moves? Okay, let me think now direction like, I'm not going to give you a pawn. So let me, but then, moment, will I do it? Okay, let me play conservative chess. I'm basically saying, okay, if you want to make a draw, I'm last in a tournament, your name is Fabiano Caruana, you're having more than...
No one cares about his name right now, he's just giving rating points. I think she wants to beat him. I think she, you know, she has white, and it's not going to be any more pleasant playing black against the 2800 next round.
No, if you do this, okay, now I think that I'm getting optimistic.
Because you're...
Yeah, I would play rook g3, and I think that your time...
Yeah, with all
your time to offer a draw has passed.
So let me tempt you, since I know you're thirsty. I know you're very thirsty. Can I play bishop h4 here and ask you what you're doing?
You can.
You're gonna just let me take that or something.
This is becoming interesting.
Yeah, I'm tempting you. I know you're thirsty. Very thirsty. After this, we'll check on one game we haven't seen yet, which is between Adiban and Karyakin.
Okay, I'll probably move.
Okay, then we'll just...
But maybe I would take on f7 next move.
Maybe.
Queen h5.
Well, I'll try and... Yeah, I have to...
Okay, this is possible.
Yeah.
I basically think that she should try to devise some active plan.
So she should
that she should not try to hang on to this, this pawn. That she should basically say, okay, you might even get this pawn, but meanwhile I'm going to do something else.
That's fair.
Because otherwise this a pawn is going to cause her problems.
All right.
She made a move, by the way.
Yeah, she played bishop e3.
Okay.
So...
Okay, Karyakin Akiban, this is this English.
h4, pretty thematic.
Okay, they basically do it happily, right? They like to throw in such a kind of things. I'm just wondering here. Moment, just a few moves. I guess that. Okay.
Oh, we have a result.
I guess that knight if... they drew.
Let me just... No, this is a different game. Let me just check on that. That's a game between Maxim Matlakov and Wei Yi. They have...
Yeah, they drew. Oh, this is this very well-known boring line.
But Carlsen did win, right?
Okay, what Carlsen did win is incredible. I have played this line so many times with the black and never even got close to winning. This is simply known as a draw offer. As a draw offer, yeah. I think since like 1900.
What does that
1910?
say? 1910?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, here. You know, he's the favorite in this game. He's got white and he lost 2 games in a row. I guess he's just trying to stabilize.
Yeah, he doesn't see himself as a favorite. I think he just wants to make a draw. Tomorrow is the rest day and maybe tell to himself, okay, now we start a new tournament, 5 rounds.
Okay.
I think this is what he wants to do.
Okay,
so we can get back to Aliban, yeah?
Yeah, we'll get back to Aliban and then take a quick break.
Yeah, I was just wondering here, probably 94 is always a problem, because if pawn had been on a2, I would be always tempted to play a move like queen d2, since your pawn is on h6, just to tease you a bit with the castle. But now I guess a knight d4 is a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
This is probably what he does not like.
Yeah, you want to play queen d2 and stop black from castling, but as Ivan pointed out, which knight?
I don't know. Any. I think this is a problem.
Yeah.
Because, okay, you have to eliminate this knight, and this is not what you want. You don't want to give a bishop pair.
Yeah. All right. Well, in the current position, it is 5 on 5. Some pieces have been traded off. Bishop takes f3. We're expecting bishop takes f3. And...
Hang on, white is better. Or am I seeing something wrong?
I was thinking that...
because if you take on h6, I would take a bishop g4. Here I want bishop g4 anyway. I doubt you can... Okay, if you can push f5, good luck to you. Maybe it works. I don't know. Take.
Okay.
Oh, maybe you have a move knight b3. Hang on, I have blundered something terrible.
Yeah, there's knight b3.
Okay, so knight d4. Okay, hang on. Knight d4.
I think black's doing good because of the specific tactics involved.
Yes, it can be.
But...
No, of course, this tactic can change everything.
Yeah.
No, I have completely missed that knight can travel to b3. But I have some ideas for white.
Let's see.
Okay, I take.
So you're telling me if I take on f3 right now?
Yeah, you take. I take back.
But white's could not be better here, could he?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not better, but I'm also not worse. I want to be a pawn up.
Yes.
Queen c5, I want d4. Queen e3.
Queen c5, I thought you were going to play queen b2 check.
Oh, but also I thought d4, queen b6, rook b1. If you play queen c3, I want queen e3. I won't give you this rook ending.
So, okay, so I should also check this move first.
Okay, now this is becoming slightly...
But I mean, this is very risky, no? Or...
Okay, but this is now becoming more interesting to investigate, because now if it works, this can be very good for me.
So why can I play knight b3?
Moment. Oh, you can. Hang on. I was thinking that you would first take. Okay, then let me try to go for my pawn. Let me go for my pawn. No, I think that black is fighting for a draw. Because you have those pawns of yours are far from being an asset.
Okay.
Okay, now let's say, what if I'm greedy and I eat this guy? Let me be greedy. Greed is good. And
You can just move back, huh?
I should just move back.
Yeah. No, there's no knight b3. Well, I think I'm misplaying it somewhere, but...
It looks logical to me that you damage my pawn structure, but because if you don't, your pawns are far from being an asset, and okay, I have simply 5 versus 3, but I do not see easy draw. I will be a pawn up, maybe lousy pawn. But
still,
the pawn.
yeah, no, I'm trying to find something for black. These.
Okay, Atkiban is doing fine. Good. Because he needs somehow to get some self-confidence back.
Okay, we're getting this position right now. So bishop g7, king g7, rook a1 first, queen c3, and here.
Ah, but here he got fortunate. I think now he's going to make a draw.
But you're going to be up a pawn.
Yeah, but in our line on queen c3, I want to play move queen e3.
Yeah,
I never wanted to
e7. No,
trade. And now I'm going to basically trade. You will be up a pawn.
But
I'm going to.
You didn't tell. But you didn't tell Adiban you have to avoid the queens off. He heard you, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't give the right instructions.
Miscommunication. Yeah. Now I'm making a draw. Take. And take. Okay.
Yeah.
No, my whole point of everything was that actually I don't let you off the hook so easy.
Yeah. Yeah, that should fizzle out. One last look at Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, let's have a look at Magnus.
Playing down a piece. G5 was the last move we explored. Yeah. We saw H takes G5 and Queen A3 by the world champion. He's playing off this piece sacrifice pretty nicely here. Now he has compensation. H5 is going to open up.
He's
no matter
also now ahead on a clock.
Yes.
Kind of, okay,
one small
15 minutes. There is going to be time pressure here.
Lots of moves to calculate here.
Yeah, but it starts to look like compensation because, as you know, bishop f8, queen d3.
Yeah, queen d3, knight g5.
Knight g5 is coming.
The knight is pinned on d5 for a long time, which means the bishop on b7, you're sort of, those two pieces are stuck. Bishop on b7, knight on d5. Even the rook on e6 isn't going anywhere.
But that's amazing position because look, at this particular moment, you do not even have a single pawn for a piece.
That's right.
And black is the move,
yeah.
And you do not have any deadly threat. And yet, position is actually not so clear.
Yeah. No, this is going to be a fun one to cover, so I guess we'll take maybe our only break for now and get ready to watch the second half of this Carlsen-Jones game that promises to be very thrilling.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yes, really I think that, well, if you talk like bookmakers,
yes.
Okay, I would say draw, maybe odds 3. Well, that somebody will win, lower odds.
You don't want to go specific if Jones will win or Carlsen will win?
I think the odds are, I would place odds even.
Okay, even. Okay. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's going to somehow fizzle out into a draw, but I have a weird feeling. Yeah. That's my prediction.
Okay, let's see.
We'll see. And we're back. Welcome everyone, round 8 coverage of this TATA Steel Chess Tournament. And for those just tuning in, we have a real exciting clash between Magnus Carlsen and Gawain Jones after most people believe the world champion did blunder, Ivan.
Yeah, I was getting some messages on my smartphone saying, no, he didn't sacrifice, he just blundered it. But okay, blunder or sacrifice, we are now having actually interesting position.
Yep.
So let's go a few moves back when we left off. So push.
Well, I think a key moment here was Gawain Jones played Queen b6, and you know he had the option of g5. But now when Magnus gets in g5, you can't go back. It's going to be opened up on the king side.
So he took
g5, Queen a3, keeping the queens on the board.
Yeah.
And saying he's going to take back later. Rook b8.
Okay, Rook b8 is kind of active move. I suppose the purpose of this move is to stop move Queen d3, because if you would go Queen d3, this will not be so great because Bishop a6 will come. I guess this is his point, right?
That's right.
Because I would really love to trade these menacing bishop off.
Yes, no, this is keeping.
If I can manage that somehow, okay, then I'm doing fine. So Queen probably needs to stay where it is for a while. But I'm wondering, for example, if Magnus plays move, let's say, like knight to g5, can I play move like bishop f8? Try to chase the queen off and then still play move like bishop a3, bishop a6. For example, is this possibility? Because knight g5 is logical move, right? You want to hit my rook and you remove a pawn. But now...
Well, now we're going to revisit some positions we've seen before. Like queen here.
Bishop a6. Yeah, bishop takes. Queen takes. And here I don't like it somehow for Magnus, because I need to find a move. But then it should be good.
I mean, rook takes d5 is a little scary in some lines.
Moment. I'm trying to... Okay, there is no mate, because I was trying to work out Queen a5 variation. Queen a5, knight e6, knight c3. But then I see move King b2 and I do not exactly see follow-up. It is just one check. And now I need to mate you, but I do not see how. Because I'm going to run out of checks. So, okay. This I cannot do, so rook d5 is indeed scary. But what happens if I just move my rook? I mean, are you really going to sacrifice and mate me? Maybe you will, because you will take and queen will take, h5 will open. This might end as a mate.
I don't think he's gonna, like, it still looks like white gets a move or two of attacking, which...
Okay, so that means that I need here something different.
Magnus is definitely looking a bit more comfortable.
If I don't take, then you are mated. It's not the same story.
Right.
You take. Okay, check.
Well, now I'll do queen takes c3.
Because, okay, I just wanted to show that now actually queen stands in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you now do queen takes c3.
Oh, then there's bishop a3
Then
check.
I want to mate you, yeah.
Then there's bishop a3 check, yeah.
No, you take like this.
Oh,
okay.
that's right.
But what's the score?
Well, you have bishop a3.
Yeah, I threaten bishop a3. And you're having only a rook for a queen at this moment.
Yeah, no, it's not enough. I'll just...
So what do you do if I...
Here. Okay,
good news. I have a draw if I want.
Yes.
I mean, draw against world champion is draw against world champion. But if I'm queen versus rook, I might wish for more.
No, that's... It's a complicated line, but looks like it
Queen a5
might work. Yeah, queen a5. I mean, to me, there's also this line.
Yeah, but then I take back my pawn. Your queen is hanging.
Yeah.
Queen d5 if you want. Okay, I have two bishops. I mean, white is fighting for a draw here, or not? Moment, I think that he does. I need to know first some smart move with this rook. Because he would take on e5 probably.
Looks like I'm getting. I mean, I don't know if white's risking that much because I'm gonna be taking.
Yeah, you're going to start collecting a lot. Yeah, then maybe your prediction it would fizzle out in a draw might materialize.
I'm hoping not. That's just my feeling, but I want to see.
Moment, Magnus is.
Let's go to the here. I can get to the current position.
Rook is still on b8. Rook b8 is last move.
Rook b8 is the last move.
Okay, Magnus is thinking what to do. Okay, he obviously understands.
It's up 30 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, but he obviously understands these tactics which I'm now showing. That somehow, otherwise, move Rook b8 would not make any sense. So and this sort of clear.
And you're still refraining from taking here. I'm guessing because of Bishop f8. Is this?
Yeah, I think so. Because look, now my rook is not hanging.
Yeah.
So now all these kind of tactics I can do happily.
Well, yeah, he doesn't need to take here. So let's. I mean, I know it looks funny, but I'm even considering moves like b3. And if you chase me, I might go queen c1.
Well, b3. Okay, I will chase you.
Okay.
Bishop f8.
The chase is that's where the fun comes from.
Yes. The fun of the chase. Okay, you wanna grab this pawn on g5? Maybe. Probably.
Makes a little bit of sense. I don't have to worry about mate.
But okay, let me. I really don't like this bishop. It makes me nervous. I want to change it. Also, your king becomes more vulnerable.
Not if I take on d5, right?
Yeah, but how do you take? Bishop d5?
Yes.
Bishop d5, okay, I take back.
And you're gonna, yeah, rook takes, and you're gonna play what?
Okay, here I should have various moves. Temporarily, you are only pawn for a piece.
Well, that's not making me happy. Okay, that's not making me happy. Pawn is not enough. Okay, well, besides b3, I need to come up with a move. b3 is not ideal. Keeps, I mean, should be something else. But yes, bishop f8 and bishop a6 is the current.
Yeah, bishop f8 is a
threat. No, we need a move here. b3 gives up some squares that ideally like to keep. And he's made a move. Oh, b3.
He played your move.
Yes, I just don't see another move. That's the problem.
Well, Eric, you're quite good.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, but bishop f8.
It might not turn out to be a good move, but so I want to accept the compliment. This
yeah, you made move of a world champion. Come on. I don't know if you have to go with the queen there because you have. You have. I don't know. You have various moves here on bishop f8. Play bishop f8.
Various moves. Don't I only have
bishop
moves?
f8. Well, you have also move actually. Queen to a4.
But this is
looks very ugly.
Very unnatural.
No, okay. Play queen b2.
You want a fianchetto.
Yeah, because the point is now on move like bishop a6, you can simply take on g5. Bishop takes, you take with the knight on e6. There is no immediate mate. I see also another idea for you, like for example bishop a6. No, but I can here take. Bishop a3 will come.
Well, I'm very concerned.
But let me do it.
Whoa. So...
It is too late for normal moves.
Yeah. Oh, this is very sharp.
Yeah, because I'm gonna take it and okay, you need to mate me. If you don't mate me, I'm actually, even materially, no longer in such a horrible shape.
Yeah. I agree. No, I mean, your plan of queen a5 is very effective. The problem is it doesn't work here. Not because of here. I'd be very happy. Well, not, well, you know, this, everything comes, but there's bishop takes here and then knight takes. That's the problem.
I'm also you have another move. For example, if queen moves, I'm wondering, can you play here move h6? Queen a5, h6? You want a queen?
Oh, yeah, that's not nice. That's not friendly, but...
Queen takes e5. Ah, the knight c5. No, queen takes e5. Yeah, do it.
Oh, you're getting... Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't want to give you this. I don't want to give you this.
Ah, now I'm having my fun. Okay, these kind of things I understand.
Yeah. No, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Well, it looks like he did play... I mean, b3 is turning out to be, I think the move that he was...
Yeah, I think bishop f8, queen b2. Queen looks very strange there, but all right.
Well, we have knight g5 is a threat for the first time.
It is strange position. And once we knight on g5, this h6
then
can throw you a bounce.
h6, h takes g6, everything comes into play. I think that's very important. Now bishop a6, knight g5, any sort of position like this.
Yeah.
It's two pieces for a rook, but e5 is hanging and g6 is hanging, and the king... Fortunately, the queen is on b2, so it covers c2.
Actually, here, materially, I have rook and the pawn versus bishop, and versus two bishops. Okay, but pawn structure, I'm no longer in such a bad shape.
I agree. No, then Magnus is happy, and then we're starting talking about some advantage.
Magnus, he looks happy.
He looks happy.
I don't know what does his sister think about his body language, but to me, he looks happy.
Well, now... I think I was checking Twitter and whatnot. People are getting optimistic about Magnus. Lots of people are saying he's going to win.
Okay, let's. Today we had interesting game between Jordan van Foreest and Arjan Tari.
Yes, because it's already over.
Yeah, because they had important game about a month and a half ago.
Yes. They
played each other in the last round of a World Junior.
Yeah.
And Jordan van Foreest needed to win that game to become a World Junior champion. He did not, he drew. And Tari became a World Junior champion. So Van Foreest had some job to finish. I spoke to him today before the game and I told him no longer crap, start to play some decent chess. You don't finish behind your brother.
Oh, that's true. You don't finish behind your brother. Yeah.
That was my main argument. I said, come on, you are playing some tournament, but you're also playing Foreist tournament. So you don't want to end behind your brother. But hang on, this is something interesting. He's having some mating threats.
And now queen h6.
Yeah, queen h6. This is a brilliant game.
Look at the time. It looks like a lot of prep. 118 to 25. Do you have a brother who played chess?
No, I don't have any siblings.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't dealt with that either. But what's the highest rated sibling couple? Would it be now the Van Forest in the world?
Moment. This is a good.
Oh, Zhigalko.
Zhigalko, yeah. Zhigalko, but they are catching up.
Yeah, they are catching up.
They are catching up, so it could be indeed a moment. So how did he get there? This was all kind of theory. It is maybe a pity.
There was a lot of preparation.
No, but it's maybe a pity because actually when they played the last round, I was with Jordan van Foreest. I was second of him and the Dutch boys in the World Junior.
Okay.
And we were discussing should he play Spanish, Italian or Scotch in the last round. And we ruled out Spanish quite fast because he has very limited experience from the white side of Spanish. Mm-hmm. And then we were discussing between Italian and Scotch. And my basic worry on that, because it was a very important game, I told to Jordan, I said, look, I have no idea if Carlsen will be in a mood to help this guy. So I said, well, then if you want to play Scotch and you enter into these Mises complicated lines, I mean, don't ask me in a one-night work to out-prepare Carlsen. So he went for Italian. Actually, he had advantage. He was close to winning, but not quite. It was a draw at the end. But I see now that...
Yeah, now he found...
Well, this is brilliant preparation.
Yeah.
Because this queen and the bishop are basically are forming a mating net.
Yeah.
Not immediately, because bishop is not defended, but they form it. c5 for sure doesn't help because the knight can take on d5.
Yeah.
He first plays this move because if he does it immediately, well then the problem is that queen can come to d2 square, forcing a queen trade. So he first wants to stop this by playing rook d1. Moment, how do I...
Here, one second. Oh, we have a result, by the way. Looks like Adiban and Karyakin agreed to a draw.
Yeah, more or less what we anticipated. Rook up ending, which nobody won.
Pawn up,
pawn up ending, sorry. Pawn up ending, which was a draw, so... Okay, we anticipated this correctly.
Also, during the break, I think, Svidler and Anand had a draw. I think that happened during our break.
Yes.
We like Peter's position, but he didn't seem to be the most optimistic.
No, because he allowed this knight c6. Maybe you can check if Anand played move knight c6 at the moment when we left off.
Yeah,
no, he played knight c4. Okay, but we got the structure which we were discussing and we said that this is nothing dramatic. Okay.
Well, we're probably going to get an interview with Jordan in a bit to talk about his game. In the meantime, I'm still sort of stuck on I mean, this Magnus game is very fascinating. A quick glance over here, it looks like Mamandurov is really suffering against Giri, and I think it's getting worse and worse. King on h8 is not where it wants to be. This bishop still needs to be solved, and at some point this pawn will fall.
Pawn on a5 is also a problem.
No, this is... I think Giri is going to win.
Position might be technically won.
Yeah,
it might be technically simply won.
And it just seems like maybe even a poor opening choice. Just never equalized or got his sort of position. So
probably bad opening choice, yeah, indeed.
Switching over quickly. Whoa! Oh no, that's...
No, hang on, but what happened here?
Okay.
It is interesting.
Knight e4. So Vladimir Kramnik taking on Wesley So in a Catalan. Knight c5. Knight takes c5. Of course, if you take back, I have rook d1 first, and then bishop c5.
But this is very nice, you know. It's beautiful. You know, chess is not checkers. If something is taken, you're not forced to recapture.
That's true.
So knight e5, beautiful move. Now you understood why he included h4, h6.
Yes.
Becomes obvious. Okay, this is excellent play.
The knight moved back, knight takes g6, and let's look at the first line. F takes g6, queen takes e6 check, king f8, and what is Kramnik planning here? A few different moves.
Oh, okay.
You can...
c5 is threat. So you need to do something clever.
Sounds like you're talking to Wesley.
Yeah. But what?
Do you think it might actually be this move? Clever move, preparing queen takes g6 and bishop e6. If c5, I can take on b6.
And grab the area. Bishop h3, interesting, but you knight f6.
And this move, c5.
C5, yeah.
Yeah. What's his idea here? He definitely has this calculated. This is the most...
Okay. Crucial is to take, indeed.
And Wesley didn't take.
Okay, you have to grab on...
Yeah, because knight f8, right?
What else? I mean, you have your piece down, you have to take it. King f8.
Killing me. We have to find it.
We have to find it, yeah. Yeah, this is... No, I agree. We have to find it.
What was Kramnik planning to play here? See, it's nice. If this queen wasn't defended, then...
Yeah, then we have many motives. Yeah, bishop d5, threatening mate, plenty of things. But okay, it is defended. Oh, this is crazy. now I'm getting a bit upset. We have to find it.
Oh no.
No, the problem is that these stupid rook is on d1, you know, so I cannot have possibilities like, for example, queen g6, push, let's say even some funny check, and then take on c5, because you would always take on d1 and, okay, only 2 pawns.
Only 2 pawns.
So I need either 3 pawns or something serious. Bishop h3, indeed, knight f6. Okay, queen is well protected.
Okay, just out of curiosity, bishop h3, knight f6.
Yeah.
This is the same game.
d5. Okay, rook. I want d6. Let's move. I want d6. Whatever I do. Bishop d6. Let's say. I want queen c7. And I want bishop g3 also, if you give me a move.
Sorry, if I take?
Can I play bishop g3? Then you play e3, yeah? Bishop g3.
I have a feeling we're not seeing it, Ivan. We're not finding what Kramnik was preparing.
Yeah, because if you take also queen c7, yes. I'm starting to get blocked. But you have to take. Moment, maybe you don't. If you play bishop h3 immediately, but then knight f8, bishop e6.
Oh, and we have an interview with Jordan van Forest, who defeated world junior champion Arjan Tari.
Jordan, after beating your brother Lucas in the first round, it hasn't been the best of tournaments for you, but you're now back in it with a win against Arjan Tari. What happened today?
Yeah, after my game against Lucas indeed didn't go too well, so it's quite a good thing that I managed to win today, but really I didn't manage to make a single move of my own. It was basically just a lot of preparation, and it's a draw until almost the very end, but he has to find a lot of extra moves, and at some point he made one mistake and it was immediately a fatal one.
I saw on Twitter that Norwegian TV, indeed people were guessing all of it could be preparation. So tell us, how do you prepare for your games here?
I just check what my opponent is playing, and of course I played him actually 3 months ago in Italy, Arjan Tari. So I had a lot of preparation from there. I had still remaining, so I just repeated that stuff, and okay, decided to go for a Scotch this time, but I also have played that, so I have some knowledge, and I just check before the game, I repeat my variations, and that's basically it.
You say you played him in Italy, I guess that's at the World Junior Championship. Is there some added motivation for you when you play someone who's in the same group as you, someone with who you're battling for those world titles?
No, not really. I mean, back then in the last round of the World Junior Championship, there was a lot of motivation because I had to beat him. But to become a World Junior Champion myself, which unfortunately I didn't manage. But in general, I don't really think there's any extra motivation. Just take him like a normal, regular opponent and take him serious because he's a very strong player.
Final question. On the other hand, Lucas, after losing to you, he's been having a great tournament. A few words about his performance here?
Yeah, he's keeping the honor of the family high. He's doing a great job. Like you said, he hasn't lost a single game, and I'm very impressed by his play. I'm not so surprised because I know Lucas is a great player, so he's been doing a great job here so far. I'm so proud of him.
Well, thank you very much for your time and best of luck.
Thank you.
Welcome back. That was Jordan van Forest giving his thoughts on his game today against Arjan Tari. It's a good win for him because he is not having the best event, and as Ivan mentioned, want to beat your brother or finish ahead of your brother in the standings.
Yeah, that's very important.
That's very important. But we're going to resume with the Carlsen game, which actually, I think everyone in the world is watching.
Yeah, okay, I agree. I was just only say that I also spoke before this round to Jordan's brother Lucas.
Yes. And
Lucas told me, he said, okay, well, one thing is good, it is that competition between the two brothers in this tournament, this seems to be resolved. I'm much ahead, and now it's only tournament. But you see, now the race is becoming unclear between the two brothers.
Well, rivalries are good.
Yeah, rivalries are good. Yeah. They normally bring the best out of sportsmen. So now let's see.
Queen d8 played by Gawain Jones.
Queen d8 back. Okay.
And Carlsen still enjoying a 30-minute time advantage. But Queen d8 indicates Jones realizes he's allowed a bit too much counterplay, and he is playing against this. He doesn't want to allow knight.
Okay, let's try assess it. At this particular moment, there is not a single pawn for a piece. Right?
Right.
So I better start collecting something, if I can.
I think the baby disagrees.
Yeah, the baby disagrees with me. Yeah, we are having some babies in the room next to us.
You have to start them young.
Yes.
Well, let's take. We can look at a few moves. We can be extremely greedy. I take on.
That's what I was also wondering.
Oh, you were actually.
Yeah, can this work? Look, that's what I said. You don't have a single pawn, so maybe it is not a bad idea if you don't see a mate to start collecting some material.
Okay, if you say so, then I will oblige. Is there something? Okay, we can always take that pawn, and we know we're not getting trapped, so that's easy.
Yeah.
And the queen's not getting trapped. I don't see anything wrong with it, and there's no tactics because the knight on e4 is solid.
Yep. And when you take this pawn, you also have a threat. You have a threat knight takes g5.
Yep.
So it is not just an empty pawn.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to get very sharp. There's knight c3 check.
Knight c3, king a1.
Yeah. And then it's bishop's hanging, rook's hanging. So queen takes a7 is good. Do we do anything with our rooks? Do we consider throwing this move in?
I wanted to keep it where my knight is once on g5. Because at this particular moment he will play bishop f8. And I do not see a proper follow-up.
Question for you now. Do we need to keep the rook on d1? Because this bishop is essentially doing all the work. And we're not really going to crash through. We don't expect to win material on d5. Is it time to consider rook d to g1? Because all we need is this bishop here to tie down all these pieces. We don't...
Okay.
The pin is the real problem.
Okay, you can try it, rook to g1.
Because I want you to attack me, and then I'm happily going to take. You know what I mean? And then,
yes.
I solve.
But you did not take this pawn when you could, so now I'm playing move a5. Your time to take that pawn has passed.
And there's... Well, okay.
Right. I don't like my pieces. My pieces are a bit wrong. No, it's very strange, but you somehow have a compensation.
Oh, I have great compensation.
Everything is pinned.
I like this
no, everything
position
is
for Magnus.
Everything is pinned. Okay, now this.
And he played it. Is that right? Is that right? Did he play it?
I don't know.
Tell me I'm a genius.
No.
Oh no, he took the pawn. Okay. I was looking at my analysis. I thought
Took
that
a
was the
pawn.
live.
No, but taking pawn is good.
Taking the pawn is very good.
I mean, greed is good.
Because he can still go rook g1 next move. I'm trying to win a guess the move contest.
No, but now actually this whole plan with rook b8 and this mating play doesn't make actually too much sense. Because he provoked move b3, okay, very well, but if you cannot jump some knight c3 tactics...
Oh, you're never going
I
to...
mean, then what did you get out
Look
of this stuff?
You're never getting knight c3.
And actually, he already has one pawn. If he collects a second pawn,
and he's going
materially already also not doing so bad.
So what's the follow-up? First of all, it's very hard for Gawain Jones to find moves here, right? It's very complicated and you don't have a clear plan.
I think that, look, I would not be surprised if objectively white is already better.
Yes.
It would not shock me at all.
Well, we see the position. Look at these two bishops. They're not doing anything. Knight spin. So the two minor pieces control all of black's minor pieces. We might be preparing this move. Might be taking, but I like white. I completely like white. This is actually...
And I agree that position also is, even let's say if assessment is unclear, it is easier to play with white.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of now what can be a clever move for black.
Have a result there. And is that Mamedyarov?
Probably he lost.
Looks like Anishkiri has defeated Mamedyarov in a very one-sided game.
Yeah, let's see.
And we saw it coming.
Yeah, we saw it coming.
This opening.
Yeah, because these pawns are horrible. My God, he will lose all the pawns. He resigned here, yeah?
He resigned.
He had
so why did he resign? Because of King H2?
Yes. Yes, King H2. He's having terrible pawns, and for a compensation, he's under mating attack.
Yeah. For example, bishop here, check.
Check, and knight d6 will come. And you lose everything.
You lose everything. Anishkiri takes down tournament leader Mamedyarov.
But he took down Mamedyarov with incredible ease.
Yes, this wasn't even a technical conversion, it was just a bad position.
Yeah.
Like so this was a total disaster.
But do you think that's maybe a bit Mamedyarov being so close to win this tournament, his nerves let him down?
It's possible. There's still, I think he's expecting like guys like Carlsen to chase him, so I don't think he really thought he had it in the bag or something. But this game is...
This game is horrible.
It was never, it never looked good. I mean,
weaknesses everywhere, technical play.
Giri did not have to work at all for this. He'll probably talk about it in the interview. Yeah. He likes to give those long interviews.
Yes.
But, you'll probably talk about it, I mean.
Okay, let us move to Magnus.
So that's big.
This big.
Giri moves
yeah, he
5.5 out of 8, and he's tied for first right now.
Yeah, he's tied for first. Let's see if Magnus will manage to tie for first too. Let me play here move bishop f8.
Hey, you tried to play that 10 moves ago in a much better...
Yes, but look, I want to eliminate move knight takes g5. Because move knight takes g5 worries me a lot. So now I can take back and there is no check. Maybe you can still do it.
So let me still do it.
I take by queen. Okay, now let me see if I can do something smart.
You have a very handsome bishop on b7.
Okay, so bishop a6. Let me get rid of this bishop. You take it, check.
What are you doing to me here? Why can't I take it?
Well, knight c3 check, king. No,
all your pieces are
no, my position is horrible.
Well, queen e7.
Queen e7 may be only move.
That's not, you're moving backwards a bit. Yeah. Okay, you know.
No, but position is now...
No, you're not very happy.
No, this position... No, this position is wrong. This sucks. Knight g5. Oh, I have an idea. Okay. Oh no, I wanted to play this move. With the idea when you take to give check and take, but I just realized you can simply grab a rook. Because my queen is hanging.
Oh, I just trusted you. I trusted you. You're not supposed to be blundering.
Okay.
Okay, but this is all the tactics are starting to favor Carlsen. Yeah. We need some stability. Pins. We need some stability.
Yeah, but how to get stability? Okay, rook from b8 cannot move, bishop cannot move.
His pieces lack coordination.
Yeah, queen cannot move. To move rook from e6, where? And
e7, you're not going to be able to hold on to g5. Because you can't... I'm going to just take on g5.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
But also if you move rook to e7, I might simply grab a pawn on g6. And then I have already 2 pawns. And nothing is solved.
Yeah, let's show this. Oh, actually we have Anishkiri ready to talk about his game.
You think it will be long interview?
Yeah.
Yeah? I hope not, because actually something is happening with the Carlsen, but okay.
Anish, a massive victory today against tournament leader Shah Mamedyarov. You told us yesterday you thought maybe his openings aren't bulletproof. Is that what happened today?
Yeah, first of all, every victory for me is massive, so let's not differentiate there. He got a very bad position out of the opening. I did not mean that when I was saying yesterday. I meant that he doesn't generally try to force you know, some people they have an extremely tight repertoire, like Vladimir Kramnik, you know. Then you have to think for days, weeks, or months, or years how to get how to surprise them at all. Whereas Shahryar, he creates an interesting position and he's happy to play it. Doesn't mean it's a bad one, but of course I was very. Today it was a bad one, yeah.
So how do you feel now, joint tournament leader?
Yeah, I didn't really keep the count, but I assumed the winning is good today. So, well, it will be very interesting to see whether Magnus is full piece stronger than the rest of the players here. I didn't think so, but now I start doubting.
Well, talking about that game, you must have. What did you think? What was your impression when you saw this move by Magnus? Did you think it was a blunder or some genius sacrifice?
Obviously, blunder. I mean, I already saw before he played G4. I saw that the Gawain plays instantly. Magnus sort of caught off guard a little bit, and I thought that Magnus must be feeling very uncomfortable. And once every 10 years in Daikansei, when Magnus feels uncomfortable, he blunders a piece. That happened the previous time against me. Like I don't know how many years ago, and today was the second time it happened. I mean, Gawain of course had to go G5 after H5, I assume. I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong, but just G5 after H5, right? I mean, but it's typical, you know, when you play a very strong player and it's a bit new to you, the guy makes H5, obviously you have to go G5, but you think that is obvious, so he thought of that, so let me do something else, you know. But obviously Magnus had absolutely nothing. I mean, just a full piece down. This position, sometimes this position occurs with black pawn on F7 and white having bishop on C5. This is pretty much theory. Now you took bishop from C5, pawn from F7. I mean, this is just a full piece. But as I said, maybe Magnus is a full piece stronger than the rest of us, and maybe he'll prove that today.
We'll see. One final question from you, coming back to your game. The first thing when you came into the press room, you went to one of the computers and showed Jan Smeets something. What was it about your game that you showed?
Well, I showed him how it happened in the opening. It was, I mean, essentially, I got an advantage from the opening, one way or the other. So that was good.
Well, congratulations and best of luck for the remaining rounds.
Thank you.
We get back to Carlsen?
Yeah, we're back to Carlsen, but that was Anish Giri. I think he's quite happy. People have been giving him a lot of chances this tournament.
But it is quite good. I mean, guy's playing extremely important the game, and he kind of beats a leader. So now actually he is one of the leaders.
Yes.
And he says, well, I don't really know. I didn't keep the count.
Do you believe him?
Of course not.
You heard it here first. So queen takes a7, g takes h5. Carlsen not taking much time. Playing against Jones is not only time trouble, but just the struggle. Struggling to
okay, now we
find
have
error
to
here.
figure out some mating net, right?
I don't think, well, yeah, we can look for that, but Magnus might just be very relaxed and play rook g1 or rook h1.
Can I just take on g5?
You can. Everything is possible for you. But do you want to...
Well, by knight?
That's what I was considering. Do you want to play with a rook so you can get a rook on
Maybe
g5?
also, because at this moment, if I grab this,
I still
don't see any move.
I just don't see the need to have a rook on the d file while this knight is pinned.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that I can take back with the rook. But maybe knight takes is also possible. I like my knight here just because sometimes I have some
okay,
tactics.
makes sense. You want to
keep the tension.
You want to take it under better circumstances. You move rook, let's say bishop h6.
Bishop h6.
Well, I want to trade a few pieces if I'm suffering.
That's fair.
More pieces I trade, well, less likely I'm gonna get instantly mated.
You have a point. I have a funny idea here. We're going back to...
Okay. You want to go back there, but hang on. Now my, at least this stupid rook does not hang any longer. Okay, queen f8, what to do?
Okay, well we have a move. Magnus quickly played rook takes g5.
Yeah. No, but why not?
No, it's fair.
He has already 2 pawns for a piece.
So let's examine this. Rook takes g5.
Knight takes.
Knight takes.
I simply don't see any moves for black.
Yeah, like
somebody
might play this move, but you can simply take.
Yeah. No, here the problem is that I do not see any sensible legal move.
And he's taken on g5, Jones.
He has to.
Knight takes g5. They're playing pretty quickly. Move 29 right now.
I think he might as well.
He's got 15 minutes to make it till move 40, but this is going to be the hardest decision right here. Because he's not going to take on g5, and he needs a move. Like now he's facing a...
No, there
losing.
There is nothing hard. But, his position is lost.
But what do you play? He's not... He does... Do you think he knows he's lost?
I think so. It looks lost.
I mean, it's...
Well, he's under terrible attack, and he's actually only a pawn up, right? He gets a piece for 2 pawns.
Yes.
So he's a pawn up, and he's under horrible attack.
He needs to play a move here, though. Either way.
Okay, either way, I would move queen.
E8, F8, or
somewhere, yeah.
You have very few options.
My problem is if I move queen and you tell me, okay, I'm a bit bored, I give you another move. I don't know which one is going to be.
Let's say queen c8.
Queen c8, all right.
Protecting this, maybe preparing rook a8, covering some key lights.
Okay, now I like... I like your move in general. Yeah, I like your move.
Let's play queen c8.
Let's say rook g1. I like your move now. Why not?
All right. Just because I need to make a move?
Yep, queen c5. No, hang on, I'm spoiling this. Okay, queen... Let me threaten something. Queen e3.
Queen f5.
Queen f5. Queen b6.
Queen e4 might also be interesting. Queen b6. Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to try to tickle me.
On queen d7 I want to play a move, maybe even 96. Yeah. No, then you have knights. No, you don't. You can take a queen. No, then 94. On queen d7, 94 I want.
I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, we are back to basic.
I know what you're trying to do.
So maybe not queen d7, some other move. Oh, you want this? Okay. But now, knight d6.
It's collapsing. Yeah.
Let's see. Also, it must be nightmare to play this.
Yes. Yes.
Your move can be last one.
Just to show, queen takes d6, queen b7 is lights out, pinned, mate, hanging. Game over. All right. So Jones did play queen c8. I think that was the move to try to survive. But rook g1.
I think that here Magnus is simply thinking: should he try to play some constructive move like rook g1? Or should he try to calculate
to a win? Right.
Also, look, move like knight e4 is also quite promising.
Knight e4 is good.
He collected his pawn in the process, and he's back to his positional domination.
But I think no matter if you put knight e4 or not, this rook doesn't need to be on the d file.
Yeah.
Because that's the one thing black has.
Yeah, knight e4. If you play the next move, is probably going to be rook g1.
Yeah.
So moving this rook makes perfect sense.
Rook g1.
I think Magnus is here very confident.
Remarkable turn of events today. Carlsen blundering a piece and taking advantage of I mean, queen, there's a couple inaccuracies, but it came very quickly.
Yeah.
Queen b6.
Yeah, but when,
we also missed a little bit.
But somehow this balance during a game is somehow changed. I always had this philosophy that during, I don't know, maybe you don't believe in this, that during the game at some stage the two people sitting opposite to each other, in a mental way, they get somehow wired up. Yes.
Connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that somehow, actually, what your opponent does and how he behaves, what is his mental state of mind, does have some influence on you. I mean, he could be sitting just there, but you are getting some vibes.
Right.
And those vibes are having some influence on you. So maybe Carlsen, when he made this kind of blunder, somehow this sinusoid of blunders sort of started.
Right.
And then it was a turn of events.
No, that's possible. I agree. There's definitely some psychology, but usually it'd be in Carlsen blunders. A lot of people just don't recover from a blunder.
Yeah.
He's found all the
but now Knack
he's found all the best practical moves since the blunders. So
yes,
it is tough for Jones to deal with that when that happens.
So we are back to basics. Can world champion give a piece odds to regular grandmaster?
Yes.
Looks like.
We're also back to the basics. How bad is the dragon?
Yeah, actually I didn't think of that yet. Yeah, now you can nail down all these dragon lovers saying, look, I can give you peace odds.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see what is... okay, Magnus is here having a large advantage. He's probably going to win this one.
Rook g1. Yeah, we can go to another game.
We can go to another game because I think here that knight e4 and rook g1 are both extremely promising moves.
I'll keep my eye out. As soon as Carlsen moves, we'll head back.
Yeah.
But let's check on Kramnik and So, which...
Okay. Kramnik is insisting on giving a piece. He's really insisting on giving.
Yes, although here under much better circumstances because you have g5 and you're getting... yeah.
But do you want to push immediately g5? Let's suppose I take piece. Do you first check or you play g5?
g5.
And if I play move like rook e8?
Sorry.
So I grab, rook e8.
I think he might be just trying to play this.
Okay.
Knight takes.
You have a compensation, I have pawn.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like he's willing to play something like that. He's been provoking it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
There's obviously here, there's obviously strong compensation.
But it's a pawn.
It's a pawn.
I try to play e3, long-term pressure.
I think you have different ways to keep pressure here. I mean, my pawn structure has been
G4,
compromised.
but it seems like he's committed to the idea, as you said, of this. And very interesting. Kramnik, though, under 20 minutes. Keep in mind, it was only 2 days ago he had a promising position against Gawain Jones. He lost it all and even more in time trouble. But he's been playing very...
But I'm wondering, okay, Wesley is not into taking this piece.
That's right.
So he will not do it. If he didn't do it to move before, he's not going to do it now. Because now actually it's obvious after g5 that you have positional compensation.
Right.
So now what else can he do? Okay,
well,
Kramnik wants g5, so I need to hit you on d4 to get a counter, right?
Yeah, don't hit me too hard, but hit me, yes.
So...
Well,
does move...
Knight f8.
Knight f8 makes sense. Knight e5.
Knight takes, I take with the king. So, otherwise, yeah, g5. So,
no, moment. If knight takes, what about bishop takes d4? How do you get out?
Right, well, that's why I thought king takes, because you can't stop this. But yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But knight f8, what would he do?
Knight e5. But now you can take and play knight g6, right?
Yeah, but why, one moment. Why not g5?
Oh, here. Why?
Knight e7, and rook takes d4, grabs a piece, right?
Yes.
So take. Okay, now we have again, this should be compensation.
Are you sure I have knight f5 coming?
Wait.
I mean, it's very possible it's compensation, but I can't imagine Kramnik can continue calculating all these very difficult lines with only 19 minutes to keep.
I have an idea. Okay, so queen moves. Okay, let's see. You take on g2 probably.
I was.
Or not? I don't know.
I was thinking about knight f5.
Knight f5, e4, then knight d4. Okay, knight f5.
No, you can simply play e3.
Play e3, yeah.
And yeah, that's possible. What did they do? c5.
Okay, he's hitting on d4 a different way.
He finally got c5 in.
Yeah, he got c5 in. Okay, g.
Well, let's explore this once again.
This is a consequent move.
Because if you take here, I don't know.
Look, you have two logical moves. One is this, the other one is to push d5 and then g5.
I mean, yeah. I'm getting the impression Kramnik's really trying to refute Wesley's play. And I'm not sure Wesley's really made any mistakes to justify, to allow this attack. I mean, Wesley's very solid, and...
I'm also wondering, can I not first take and then push c5? Or you take maybe by rook and then you want to grab on g5?
Yeah, let's look at rook takes.
Okay, if I push, you're gonna basically take it. You're gonna eat everything, yes?
But Kramnik has been playing...
Yes, you're gonna eat everything, so it doesn't make sense for me. Either I should push immediately, or I should push first d5.
I thought push immediately.
Okay, so push.
But I mean, I don't believe in the attack.
Tempo?
No, 97 check.
97 check and take with a...
Then take on d7 in the end.
Moment, is it clear?
Yeah, 97.
Move.
Knight takes c8.
Take on e3.
Yeah, and now knight takes b6.
Knight takes there.
And it's pinned.
Okay, and he would take by rook and it's over. Alright. Okay, so here I need... So c takes, as you said, and queen g3.
Queen g3.
Okay, take this knight. After all, I'm a pawn up.
Knight takes.
Okay, there is no attack here. It's a pawn.
Yeah, I
mean, you must take on g6. You're just a pawn down for nothing.
I agree. I agree. I'm not seeing it working, and I don't see why it would work.
Kramnik is a tough time because he has actually 19 minutes.
Yes. No, it's very hard to play.
And in this position, price of the move is high.
Has Magnus made a move? He played rook g1.
Rook g1, okay. We are not that bad.
Rook a8 and queen b6.
Queen b6, okay, I wanted to be smart, to move queen and then to get back to b6. Carlsen says it's not necessary. He gets a threat. Knight e6 is a terrible threat.
Yeah, knight e6, yeah.
Knight e6 is a terrible threat.
Yeah.
Second, also kind of unpleasant threat is maybe just take on d5 and queen g6. Also looks pretty bad.
Jones down to 14 minutes and he's only on move 31. He needs to make it to move 40.
I think the time is not an issue. He's not gonna...
Well, do you think he'll make it to move 40?
No.
Okay.
No way.
How many moves left?
I don't know. I think...
5?
5 max.
5 max.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's gonna make the count. No.
He's not gonna make the count. No. It's a good boxing term.
Yes. He's punched a couple of times, so no. I think somebody will throw towel.
Yeah, throw the towel? Okay. Well, we have one other game remaining in the top group. Besides the Kramnik and so on, and that is Hoi Fan and Caruana, who are deep in a very complicated position. 2 bishops and a passed a pawn. White has a pawn extra.
Black has good compensation, I think. At least now I'm looking at a clock. Well, Caruana, regardless his disappointing result here, seems to be staying away from these these bizarre time troubles.
He had issues with that.
Okay,
he's gotten better. Actually, he's gotten better at speed chess as well. I've noticed. Just overall, he's sped up his game. That's, I think, a good improvement.
Okay, what is here? I'm wondering, can I sacrifice? No, I cannot sacrifice an exchange. Or maybe I can. Okay, let me do it. In analysis, people are allowed to suggest very stupid things.
Yep. That's why I like the rule. And queen takes c3, please.
c3. Then I wanted to. I was hoping to somehow hit you on d6.
Are you trapping me?
I was hoping, but you have queen d4 always, so I cannot exactly trap you. But
queen d4,
queen d4, okay, let me get pawn. Ah, this is hanging,
yeah,
so I can't.
There's queen c2 here if you want to continue the idea.
But then queen c5, okay.
Yeah. This is a bit much. I mean,
this idea doesn't work. It is too much.
Bishop g5.
No, it doesn't work.
Black has very good compensation.
Okay, then let me do it this way. Okay, I grab a pawn. You want to take bishop b5, I suppose.
I don't want to yet. I want to play a move like bishop g5 or something. I just want to keep
bishop g5, d6. Maybe you just take. I don't know. This b6 looks unpleasant because some tempo move will come.
Do I revisit what you talked about, where I just put
yes,
queen d8?
You can. Okay, let's say moment I grab, you take.
No, you can't give up the exchange. I'm also threatening bishop e3 with maybe very unpleasant.
And everything is hanging. Okay, I can't do this.
Yeah, this is no.
This is not working. No,
Black's pieces are so good here. This is two good bishops. Good night.
Okay.
Hard to make a decision though. Caruana has a few options.
The problem is that look, if you get back pawn on b5 for free, then black is just really better, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think with other dark square bishop, this is.
I mean, if you get his pawn back for free, you have a
huge,
killer knight.
huge.
You have excellent bishops, passer.
I think it's a very, very large advantage. Yeah.
Let me then push c4. Okay, let me then try to hang to my pawn.
Yeah, that's true. Everything else is bad. At least give me a pawn for my troubles. Yeah. Can't disagree. I think that's a move. I mean, maybe bishop here, knight f1.
Knight f1, yeah.
And we're just trying to hold.
And rook a3 and
yes, defense.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. What did Caruana play? And c4 has been played.
Okay,
right,
good.
And it's her.
Yeah, she's trying to keep the stuff together. I guess she was evaluating tactical options. Yes. She figured out it doesn't work. Okay, let me be solid.
But still, long-term, excellent compensation because it's knight on c5, pawn on a4. All right, that's probably going to go long, that game.
Yeah, I think that probably at some stage Caruana would need maybe to throw move a3. It is tricky move, but probably he will need to throw in just to avoid, you know, these impregnable blockade. Okay, here.
Rook a6 was played by Gawain Jones, trying to offer.
Yes.
This.
No, he doesn't because queen would fall.
Ah. Well, trying
to induce Carlsen to blunder a queen.
Well, that's a good attempt.
But Magnus probably thought enough blunders in the game.
Yes, enough blunders.
Let's now try to get it right.
Yeah. So I believe now this is a very
Queen e7 is very nasty move.
Yes.
If Queen e7 comes, he's for sure not making the count. And okay, Queen f8 is impossible because he just blunders a piece. You take a knight e6.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Queen e8. Maybe Queen e8.
Yeah, Queen e8 is.
But if Queen e8, okay, Queen e8. Let's play Queen e8.
I want to continue to.
I understand. You're not interested in this stupid rook at all because why do you need this rook? This bishop is a monster.
Queen here. I want to slowly penetrate.
Well, now problem is if I play a move like bishop c8, then you actually will take on a6 and knight e6, which leads to resignation.
Yes.
No, I do not see any sensible move here.
Everything is hanging.
Position is horrible.
But you remember we talked like this bishop on b7 is a very depressing piece, and it's never.
I think the only difference between this bishop and a pawn is that pawn on b7 is not protecting square d5.
Right.
This is the only difference. Otherwise, it's a one big pawn.
Yeah.
And it remained one big pawn. Did Jones make a move? He played queen d7. Okay.
That's a better move because it doesn't allow queen d6.
I agree, it is a better move. But let's say... Okay, hang on, we have to... Obviously you can play a move like knight e4.
You want to keep the dream alive, some tactics.
Yeah, but I don't see actually move. Knight e4, I threaten knight f6. And if you play some move like queen e6, knight d6 will be a...
That's fair. He can always play that. Maybe now it's the time.
It looks like just winning.
So Carlsen right now has 2 pawns and a dominating position. 2 pawns for the bishop in a dominating position. Still waiting for the knockout. And he's looking for it. See him on the camera.
Yeah, he's looking for the win. He's looking for a straight win. But knight e4 is castle move. Yeah, he's playing it. Yeah, no, it is a typical castle move. I don't see immediate win. I improve my position,
pieces, yeah.
my pieces, and okay.
Practically, yeah.
And you're gonna pray that you collapse,
yeah.
Because this is no fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, knight f6 is a terrible threat. So either king needs to move, or queen needs to move, right?
Someone has to leave the house.
I mean, someone has to leave the house.
Jones, almost at 5 minutes, so we'll probably stay on this game.
Yes, I think it makes sense because probably this game, okay, it's the most important game now running, and it doesn't look like it's gonna.
Well, we need a move right now. The king, what, king f7? Is that what?
No, I thought king h8 actually, but king h8 I see different problems. For example, you can even play move queen back to f2.
Well, king h8?
Queen back to f2, let's say.
I almost.
Yes,
it doesn't work.
It almost works,
but
not quite.
Not
but
quite.
queen f2. Queen h4 is a threat. Knight c5 is a threat.
Yeah. No, the king here is just inviting to get checkmated.
Okay, queen f7. I have of king f7. I have move. Okay, if I check you.
Yeah, this is a problem.
You must go back.
Yes. Yes, I'll go back.
Probably you need to go back. Okay, here I need something better.
There might be queen d6. I don't know.
Oh, queen d6 I like. Queen d6 is a nice move. If you take, you lose. And if you do not take, well, what do you play?
This has been pinned the entire game. It must be so frustrating. So frustrating.
Yes, it must be terrible. Okay, Kramnik is finished. Let's see this.
They agreed to a draw, although in this case it was justified. So after c5, Kramnik took on c5, rook c5, rook c5, queen c5.
So they went for our line. Moment, okay, rook d7. Queen takes. Okay, it's a forced draw. He decided to force a draw. Takes on d8 and opposite color bishops.
Opposite color bishops, yeah.
So I hope that somebody is going to ask Kramnik what was going on if he took a piece, or Wesley.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That was a fighting game.
It was a very interesting game, yeah. It was fighting game, absolutely
fighting game. A lot of lines could have happened.
Yeah, Kramnik tried to take the best out of it. I mean, he was really trying to win, but okay, then he figured out, let's, make a draw because he couldn't see it.
Oh, he did play king h8. So the line that I was trying to make work, for those wondering, was here. If you take here, I'm gonna.
You have pretty mate.
I have some mates.
Yeah, but problem is after knight takes.
You can do knight takes.
Now you're 2 pieces down.
And there's
there is no need for that.
Although.
No, even this is. Well, no, this might be simply winning, but I think there's no need for such a thing.
I agree. That's funny.
I think that queen f2 simply forces resignation very soon.
Queen f2 is good.
For example, this can work now. Look.
Okay.
Queen f2. Let's suppose for fun that you go here, and then I would like your mate. Check. Now I get your mate.
Yeah.
No, I think, well, should be different roads here. But
everything, more than one move wins for sure.
Must be more than one move.
I mean,
I think that Jones has already resigned himself to his fate.
But this final position is sort of. Well, we were talking about points for having an aesthetic position. I mean, this is like black is This is such a bad position. What happened? Like how could it turn out this ugly when after winning
this turns really ugly.
Every single...
But
like,
you still have a Dragon Bishop. He's alive on G7.
Yeah. Want to update people on a couple of results. In the Challenger section, Anton Korobov continues his good form. Let's find his game. Looks... Well, is this a position? He's playing a very sharp game against Bassem. Maybe, actually, is it knight 8?
Knight h5, I am not going to react.
That's right.
I will play like maybe queen f7 or something like this.
Yeah. No, this is unclear. Time situation also very unclear.
I think you need to go maybe knight f1.
Strategically though, black has some issues maybe because of this knight on h6. But maybe you can get knight f6, knight e4. Alright, okay, that game is probably going to make it to time control. We'll still wait on this game, Carlsen-Jones. But also, Benjamin Bach scored his first win of the tournament. He beat Lucas van Voorst.
Oh.
Yeah.
So brothers are now getting close to
They're getting closer, and Bach is also, that's... and Ivan, there you go. Queen f2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's done.
I think everyone would like to have this position as well.
I think that he's going to resign. I think this is somehow the smartest move under circumstances.
There's no moves for black.
And it is very difficult to find a legal move which doesn't lose material.
Well, Carlsen did, I mean, after he blundered, every single move he's made has been very, very effective.
Yes.
He maximizes his chances.
I'm thinking maybe queen e7 is perhaps the only move, but it is very bad. Even if I do then something stupid like check and knight g5.
Well, if you go queen e7,
must be really many moves.
Yeah.
Or knight g5 first, and then queen h7. This looks looks really horrible. Yeah, not easy situation for Jones. Did he make move queen e7? Looks like he did. I see some piece.
Yeah, queen e7's on the
board. Yeah, it's only move. There is nothing else.
Do we consider like check and check?
Yeah.
Something like this?
Definitely. Because now king f8.
You've king f8.
What can I do?
Well, that's a move. That move works as well.
No, but look, you can, for example, okay,
so
for example, I'm wondering if I make such a move. My threat is check and knight f6 maybe. But I don't know, maybe this is not so smart. I need here something clever.
The nice thing is you don't need to find the win to still be winning here, but we should be able to find something.
We should be able to find the win.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated.
No, there are of course many moves. I mean, even to play queen g3 and queen g6, but we should be able to work out something forced.
Yeah, so the king will go to f8 if it can.
Okay. Yeah, you need to travel with the king there. Maybe. How about...
Our knight is so nice there.
Yeah, but if I can win material on the spot, then I assume you would not object, because winning piece is winning a piece.
Just to go knight h5 or knight f5.
Yeah. Ah, maybe queen a3, trying to mate me. Knight f5. Check, king moves. Nobody died from little checks.
No, we can't.
No, we cannot do this. No, I'm getting crazy. No, I'm down. No, then dragon lovers who basically love it. I will finally get mated. No, we are not going to do that. No. We need here something smart.
Yes. I was a little concerned there. Well, at least he hasn't played the move yet, so he's also figuring it out. It's not immediately
entirely obvious. Yeah, knight g5 if I play here. Check a knight g5.
Yeah, there's check a knight g5,
and then I have a threat: queen h7 and knight e6.
That's